Good morning, YouTube. This is Johnny. I thought I'd just drop in. I'm using a really old camera and I'm seeing if it's going to work. It is here in West Michigan. It is 11:41 late morning. It is February the 6th, 2020. I'm by myself today. My wife left with a girlfriend to go to Kalamazoo to have lunch with another old girlfriend. And I have been reading The Puritans, The Transatlantic History by David D. Hall for devotions this morning. And start reading this new book, From Peoples into Nations, A History of Eastern Europe by John Connelly. This is on my to-be-read pile, and I hope to dig into it today. Outside it's snowy and cold and just dreary, so I thought I'd read this afternoon. I also got out Hotel Years by Josef Roth. He was born in 1894 and he died in 1939. He was born into a Jewish family in Galicia. Wrote many novels. The Radetzky March, he wrote this very famous Eastern European novel by Josef Roth. He wrote The Emperor's Tomb, The 100 Days, and Leviathan. This is translated out of German by Michael Hofmann. And so I highly recommend these two books, especially when you read the writings of Stefan Zweig, which I've been reading, The Impossible Exile, Stefan Zweig at the End of the World by George Prochnik. So it's good to read Josef Roth. If you see him at used book sales or thrift stores, pick him up. He's very interesting. I got him out to read this morning, just to look at throughout the rest of this week. So I'm writing in my diary. I'm on page 126 this late morning. I forgot when I was showing my pens last night, the new pens I got from Staples. I showed you these I got at Staples, and I showed you I got these from Amazon. I forgot to show you my pen box. I got this at Halloween because I'm really into skulls. So I have a pen box full of pens. I didn't show those. See, I got all kinds of pens. Just all kinds of pens. See, I got a purple one, a blue. I got a red marker, a Sharpie. Oh, I got all kinds of pens. I got a pen like that. I got red and all kinds of pens in here. So here's another Sharpie, a red Sharpie. I even got a pencil in here. This is from Field Notes, green. I got all kinds of pens. So that's why I said, so when you are like me and you're just drifting through existence, you can always just sit down and write down what's ever going inside your head. Now this morning when I mentioned to my wife that I made a video where I said that anybody can sit down with a piece of paper or a stack of blank paper and pens and just write. And then my wife said, well, not everybody's like you, Johnny. Some people just don't really like sitting down writing. Some people just can't even connect what's inside their brains. And I thought about that. Yeah, it's true, because with me, writing is what I do. I've been doing it since 1968, since I was like in the 12th grade, that I've always been writing. And it's just what I do. It's like I read like Hotel Years by Josef Roth, and I read The Puritans, Transatlantic History by David D. Hall. How many people wake up in the mornings in America, in China or some island off the coast of the Philippines, and wakes up in the morning writing in their diary, reading the Puritans, Transatlantic History, reading Hotel Years by Josef Roth. I mean, how many people? To me, sometimes I think that the kind of life that I live is just like everybody else, because, hey, you know, I was born, you know, I'm no smart person. I'm just an average Joe Blow, you know, wandering the wasteland, you know, drinking coffee and growing old and waiting for the second coming of Christ and waiting for the day of execution. And this afternoon I'm going to be reading From Peoples into the Nations, the History of Eastern Europe, which goes along with reading about Stefan Zweig, because he came from Vienna, Austria, Eastern Europe. And so, yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. The mail came. I got this in the mail from Amazon today. Been looking forward to reading it for a long time. It's one of my passions, is reading European history, reading American history, reading church history, reading Old Testament history, New Testament history, history of spirituality, the history of the development of doctrine, the history of just mankind on the planet Earth. So I was just thought I'd sit here and ramble a little bit, break the silence, and yeah, show you some more of my pens, show you what I'm reading, what I plan to read today, and yeah, and see if this camera works. So until next time, bye. Hope you're having a good day, a good reading week. Thank you for the comments on my last video. And yeah, goodbye. So long. Sayonara.